Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Of course,
note.
of course. This is how we got to start off, the episode. This is Bam LA. My name is Eddie G.
Ralphie G.
DJ Seloe.
By all means, let's get the show on the road.
Let's do it.
Bam. So what's on for the agenda?
What's this week's sponsor?
This week's sponsor is Cerveza La Victoria.
Salud.
Have you guys ever had this? Have you had Victoria?
A long time ago. This is actually really good.
Victoria's good.
Have you
Yeah,
had?
it's good.
Yeah,
Victoria?
yeah. I've had Victoria.
But, he's drinking some scissor up over there. He's too good right now to be drinking cerveza.
Hey, leave in the comments. Try to guess what's in the cup.
Look how it's fucking
Look at
Sweaty.
like
That shit
sweating,
is
dude.
sweaty, bro.
It's a workout.
fucking
It's a
good.
workout drink.
Yeah.
But
leave it in the
yeah,
comments.
and not only is La Victoria. No, it's just Victoria, not La.
Victoria.
One of these sponsors, another sponsor. Shout out to Empire Car Wash and Detailing,
That's right.
and
That's
obviously I'd like to thank Mario, the not only a client but the president of Empire Car Wash and Detailing, and we would like to send a shout out to him and thank him for the awesome venue. Venue, we would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Residency here, if you will.
residency, yeah. So shout out to him. Shout out to Empire Car Wash and
Mario.
Detailing.
Yeah.
And let's do this.
Let's do this.
So we had a few close family members that graduated, or what's the?
We got promotions, bro.
There were promotions handed to a lot of youngsters out there, and
It's not graduate no more, huh?
Nah. Only high school
Is
is considered a graduation. Elementary, junior high, middle school, whatever.
It's a
It's
promotion.
a promotion.
it's
bro.
a promotion. So
Yeah.
shout out to Adrian, my son, Adrian Gonzalez. He got promoted to kindergarten.
That's cool.
And shout out to Abraham and Ale, which is good friends of ours. Not only classmates, but they're also in the same baseball team and t-ball team. So shout out to them. Shout out to the whole family. Kathy, Edgar. Shout out to them. And
What team was that?
it's a baseball league right there off of Manchester. And
Were they on the same team or?
yeah. So Santiago, my 8-year-old, was playing with Abraham.
Okay.
And then Adrian was playing with Ale and April, which is the daughters. Yeah. And it was the best time, bro. I didn't think I could ever have that much fun. And to me, the season just went like that.
Yeah.
Like I could just remember buying their cleats and their,
Yeah.
it's my first year, compa, my godson Nathan's already a pro. He's already getting those checks. So he's familiar.
wish,
but
bro.
to me, it was like,
You already got signed? Is that what you're
I
saying?
wish, bro.
yeah, it was like gloves, cleats. When they did soccer, it was just the shins
Yeah.
and the soccer cleats.
Shin
That
guard,
that was it.
Nah,
This-
baseball. I mean,
It can get pricey, I'm sure.
it gets pricey, man. Once they get up there and they like the sport and they're in it.
Yeah.
Bats, shoes. I mean, gloves. You have like Nathan has multiple gloves, multiple bats. Like these bats are like $300 bats. Gloves are $250.
They're not cheap.
No, I don't
Them
know, man.
fucking-
It's crazy, but
Are they like signed and shit or what?
no, dude, they're just
I mean,
By Louisville Slugger.
right?
yeah. I mean,
Or no, who
mean-
makes the aluminum bats? Easton.
Easton.
Is the ones.
Mr. Easton came down and
he
made
has,
it for
he
you,
has-
bro?
he has both. He has the Easton and Louis, but they're expensive bats, man.
Are they cork filled?
And nah,
For that
they're
much,
just
bro?
yeah. No,
Imagine T-ball. Boom. Hey, can I see that bat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Adrian, we got caught.
Nah, they're just composite bats. Like during the regular season, it's only USA bats. So he has a USA bat for the season. After the season, which we're doing now, is All Stars. He made the All Star team, so now he has a different bat for that because you can use USSSA bats, which you can't use in regular season. A bunch of rules and stuff like that. So he has multiple bats because he wants to try something different. He has multiple gloves, different positions that he's playing, but it gets pricey, dude.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we were at because I went to Big Five, I went to Dick's Sporting Goods, and the kids are swinging at the bats, and they're like, "Daddy, I want this one." I was like, and I'm all looking at the end. That's where the prices were. I was like, "No, not this one.
That's not your size."
Yeah,
See the number? That's the wrong number.
yeah. But hey, I say this. That's what we work for, right? Like, para ellos,
Kids and family,
like,
bro. Yeah, definitely.
Like, wifey would be like, "Oh, you getting them shoes again?" I'm like, yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
They grow
Not
so
only
fast,
them,
bro.
but
Sure.
but daddy needs some new shoes too.
See over here, someone wearing some fly Vans, bro. Got the high tops, old schools.
That's all I got. That's all I rock is Vans. Just as a matter of fact, for Adrian's promotion, I went into the warehouse. I go to the warehouse, the WSS. Now and when it was red and yellow,
Warehouse.
the shoe warehouse,
Shoe sales, bro.
And
They
so
were in Marina Del Rey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's the one we used to
OG.
go.
OG one.
Yeah.
We used to go there too.
Yeah.
And so I went in there, to get just Adrian some shoes, because I already had his little outfit. It's like a Hawaiian shirt, you know what I mean? Like some.
Of course, he went to go to the men's section.
And
On the way out,
I
impulse buy.
I saw the retros, the Jordans retro ones, the red, black, and white.
Oh, the ones?
Yeah.
The ones. So I seen for him, and right next to it was the Utes, which is the smaller.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I have to get him for Daniel. I have to. So I got him, and I was like, you got a size for me? I was like, nah. So I was on a hunt, bro. I called all the shoe warehouses, went online, nobody had them. I had to go all the way to CR Sin, the Chic out there. Only have one pair left, and out of all the Chics in the around the surrounding
In your
stores,
size.
so we ended up getting me a pair. I was like, fuck. When I hit it with the card, I was like, fuck, this is the reason why I don't get these shoes. I'm not going to say how much, but Jesus. That's why I got the $60 ones right now.
Yeah,
But-
J's are expensive. Man.
But like I said, that's,
That's what we work for.
yeah, it's... So, his little ceremony was off the chain. Like, I wasn't crying.
Yeah, right.
No tears come down this face, but they sang. Oh, it was adorable. Like the thing was, and he was taking pictures of his little friends. It's like, hey, such and such. I'm like, yeah. His little female friends. Oh, do you know them too? I was like, this guy. There's someone, whoever's close, you can see him on Facebook, but.
Yeah.
But shout out to all the promoters out there. They got their promotions, and to the high school students that graduated in college. Shout out to class of 2022.
That's right.
So what are your kids gonna do? Are they doing another sport? Or
Well, I think soccer starts in August. Santi wants to do football. He's like, Daddy, I want to tackle. I was like, okay. So,
Nathan's still. We're traveling all over the place right now, dude. It's crazy. Freaking gas prices.
Dude, this gas prices are ridiculous, bro.
Killing me, dude. We got game Friday, 2 games Saturday, game on Sunday, and they're in different places. It's like I gotta go up north. I gotta go South Bay. It's crazy. It's killing me. These gas prices are freaking ridiculous, man.
Dude, speaking about gas prices, man, I mean, right now, how everything is like it doesn't matter what it is at this point. Everything is just price hiked up, even gas. But what about these guys, dudes, fucking doing these street takeovers, bro?
Oh, dude. Talk about street takeovers.
Because obviously they're not going to use cheap ass gas. I mean, they're spending the bucks on that shit.
No, yeah.
And on the E85.
Yeah.
yeah, because it's
They running E85? Well, I guess they do, yeah.
I mean, they gotta make the wheels spin, bro.
Yeah.
They gotta burn.
They need the power.
it's Chargers, Mustangs,
It's all Mopar
Camaros,
now, bro.
Mopar, trucks.
Challengers, and then trucks, full size. So they gotta drop that 92, right? They can't mess with 89, 86.
Well, they got to go for broke, bro. You got to do at least 100. You got to get that VP fuel. Get that
It's hard to
100.
get, dude.
Where do you get that type of fuel?
There are you can get them on pump. There's some spots where you can get it on pump.
You can still get it on Pico.
Mm-hmm.
What's the cross street? Pico and
Barrington.
You
So
can get
now-
100 there.
100 off pump, yeah.
There's
It's
E85 on National and
In West LA.
over by Hamilton.
Across?
That's National Adams, bro.
Huh?
National.
National.
National and
Like Venice?
Castle Heights.
Castle Heights.
Castle Heights, yeah.
Crescent Heights, bro.
Crescent Heights.
Crescent Heights.
There you go. Some shit like
Castle Heights.
that. They got E85 on pump right there.
Yeah.
They also got E85 in Santa Monica on.
Yeah, there's a couple of spots where you can get it now. I mean, that's kind of cool, but I mean,
I'm hoping they come closer.
I mean, I don't know. They're gonna bring
So-
it down here.
So
that's
I know
why,
you.
that's why I haven't gone E85 yet. But
I know you brought up the topic about the takeovers, but back to the gas. Now I see a lot of people, like political people or people that do follow like Republicans, Democrats, and they're pretty much and not just gas. Let's say food and whatever. All the blame is towards Biden. I don't think it's all him, but it has to, because they all have to be, right? Like,
I mean,
like Congress and say, hey, let's fucking shoot up the, because I know the beginning, the blame was for Russia. Like, because the whole Russia thing, the gas, and people were like, why the fuck, what is that? What does our gas have
what
to
does
do?
Russia have to do with our gas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we buy a lot of raw.
Man, you don't
But
want to
it's-
go there, bro.
Huh?
We don't want to go there.
It's just that's a whole.
That's
nother,
a whole nother rabbit hole, bro.
Yeah.
The thing is,
The prices are just up.
it's just crazy, dog. Leave it at that. The prices are crazy.
How about them takeovers?
Yeah, let's go into the
Shout out to the
takeovers,
takeovers. So, I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Not that I have something that I would do donuts in, but, obviously we're
If you would,
at that age.
if you did have some, would you?
Well, okay, I'm not even saying X. We're our street racers, right? We're street racers. So would you
Al cien.
would you compare them doing those donuts and doing those burning their tires compared to when we do burnouts just to get our tires goopy, so we can hit that track and it grabs, right? That's the whole reason we do burnouts, is to warm up the tires, right, and get that.
Yeah, but they do it for fun.
Yeah,
Just
I
a
mean,
clock-
I think
just
it's
a
a
block.
different.
But
thing.
because
section.
I'm when we're in the starting end, you're like,
No, yeah,
so
we're warming up tires so we can grip, right?
For the track.
For the track, I mean, or even a street race, but.
But do you love that feeling, like when you're burning that wheel, like,
Of course.
and then you see the smoke everywhere, like, oh shit.
Of course, it's an adrenaline rush, right?
Right.
Because you feel the power, right? Your tires are burning, the smoke is going,
Mm-hmm.
you feel the power of the vehicle, and your adrenaline just going, right? It's a high, right? Yes, you do feel that, and I guess that's what they feel.
Yeah,
when they're
that's what I'm
doing these
saying.
Burnouts, right? But I don't.
You just don't like it when they do it at 3:00 in the morning next to your house.
Yeah, right at the corner. Like at
'Cause
the
that's
on
me.
every corner they do it.
That's me.
Right.
When we street raced, we went and street raced on certain streets, right? It wasn't just
There were spots.
there were spots to go race. You go to Compton, you go to Glen Oaks, you go to
Sun Valley.
Sun Valley, you go to Sylmar,
Commerce.
Glen Oaks. There's different, Ontario, different
Yeah.
spots.
We did it where we wouldn't obviously bring attention towards cops or
We did it
or-
somewhere where it wouldn't bother anybody.
Right, we try to stay away from everybody.
Because the majority of spots were either like under freeway paths or commercial spots, like
Yeah,
industrial
mostly
spots.
commercial.
Industrial. where there was no people. It was all businesses. So when we go late at night, there was nobody there.
Exactly.
There was nobody there to call the cops on us. There was no other traffic where we can get into accidents, right? It was just us.
Run people over and shit like that.
I mean, a lot these takeovers. It is what it's called. It's a takeover, right? They're taking over the street. They're taking over an intersection.
They take over an intersection. They do a bunch of donuts and shit, and then they fucking bone out.
Yeah, and people are getting hit, ran over. The thing is, I guess anybody can street race.
I shouldn't laugh at that, dude. But them videos out there.
Oh man,
damn.
Okay. The thing is, I think
flying in the air, doing cartwheels, bro.
Yeah, but I think a lot of those kids.
Seloe's trying to be serious right now.
No,
but
I know he's trying to be serious, but you know what I mean.
I'm just picturing like especially the females. You just see them like, and then they get back up like nothing, like fixing their hair, like, oh shit.
Hey, but why is it always the big female that gets hit?
Right?
Because she can't outrun it.
Fucking sandals flying off. And
shout out to the big females, man. Yeah, doing y'all thing, man.
Trying to get that video.
Keep twerking it. You know?
Wigs in the air. Shit just
no, but
bro.
like with the takeovers, I feel there's a lot of kids or guys or whoever's doing it, whatever you want to call them, that don't know what they're doing.
Well,
they're not
taking over a spot. I mean, I got to give them some kind of props because it's like they got to coordinate it with a lot of people, and they got to keep it under wraps. But
the following is
too
bananas.
is mad.
But
you know, but you got to also think about it that you're blocking an intersection, right? And there's people behind you in every corner, and those people are stuck, right? But then there's the other people that are just, you know, doing the donuts and everything else, and it just takes one car to just do something stupid, and then that's all she wrote.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of guys doing that are not. They don't know what they're doing. They're just go to the takeover and like,
burn tires.
let me try it here.
Yeah.
Like I don't see a lot of them like going to an empty spot and practicing, right? I think the whole thing of the takeover and doing burnouts, right, and donuts is kind of like drifting, right? Mm-hmm. Like drifting is, okay, I'm going to spin the tires, I'm going to drift the car and see how close I can get without hitting the other car or hitting the rail as I come around the rail, right? It's all about control, right? It's a drift control. You're still controlling the car in a drift.
A drift technically is an uncontrollable controlled
It's a controlled drift, right? I feel a lot of these kids or guys that are doing it or females that are doing it at the takeovers, they don't have that experience. They're just doing it, and hopefully nobody gets hit. Hopefully I don't hit a car, because I see a whole lot of videos where there's a whole lot of accidents.
I keep laughing at that shit because the only thing I see when you say that, bro, is the chick just flying in the air.
No, but I've seen other videos where they're burning out, and then all of a sudden the tires grab and they shoot, boom, into a tree, into a sign, up a curb. The experience is not there. When we street raced, of course, there was some non-experienced racers, right? Yeah. But for the most part, a lot of these cats practice because there was money on the line, right? We would bet for money. We'd go every week. Yeah. And this fool beat me last week, I'm going to do something to my car so I can beat him next week. Right. It was a competition. It's
always a competition.
I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong because I'm not in that scene, but I feel like just the takeovers, they're just doing it. I mean,
they're doing it for fun.
Just for fun, which I guess is cool, but that's a whole lot of gas and a whole lot of tires.
It's expensive fun.
Because I mean, racing periods is expensive.
Yeah. Because they're all domestic, right? Like I said, Camaros, Chargers, Challengers.
It's all rear wheel drive,
so they're stock. They're 20s, right? They're 20-inch.
Most
the
trucks,
stock wheels, but
most trucks are, yeah.
But I'm sure
most new trucks.
when you
And even
you know modify it
parts,
and you know drop your whatever, I'm sure they go what 21s, 22s. So now you're looking at
Up
a bigger.
Yeah, I mean,
Those
bigger
shits are
diameter.
what like $300 a tire?
No.
Mas?
Keep going
dude,
up, bro.
nowadays tires are more expensive than wheels, bro. A pair of four tires are probably more expensive than if you buy a set of rims, bro. That's how crazy it is. But
Yeah.
Shit, I remember like you know we always fuck with Azinas, the
Yeah.
tires for and those were what 15.
Those are good old days.
Yeah.
The original compound, bro. Mm.
They were what 160, and I used to have heart attacks when they used to tell me how much they were, and we used to get them from Guan. He used to get us those tires. Like how much?
I don't remember.
So now 160 is like, oh man.
160 is a down payment for one tire, bro.
Yeah, tires ain't no joke.
Yeah, there ain't no joke.
And then the fuel.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny now you can tell where the majority of the takeovers are because you'll see
the burns.
the burns and then like shattered glass or
You see some dumb
or
shit.
carbon fiber or you know that's or
Some dude's
or-
bumper.
yeah pushed to the side.
Come to my hood, you'll see it on every fucking rock.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, bro. Yeah.
They're crazy those takeovers.
Yeah.
But you can do it on an import también, no? Like donuts or no? Or I don't.
I mean, you want to put it in reverse and spin it. I mean, they're all front wheel drive for the
There's
most
no
part.
point. I mean, all you're doing,
Yeah, I'm just thinking about that because you know
can't do.
because we're coming back and we're coming back
You'd have to
strong.
put it on e-brake and put some plastic under the back tires, and then you'd be.
We're coming out of retirement.
This guy.
But yeah,
No,
dude,
but it was
Well,
fun.
well-
It was fun when we did what we
Yeah,
did, bro. You know, on the streets.
It was just like-
track time is fun too. But
dude, it was just like the movie, right? Fast and the Furious.
I mean, we were doing that. We were doing stuff. Okay, look. We were doing stuff before everyone started calling imported shit JDM.
Yeah,
We had JDM shit before JDM was JDM.
yeah.
And just to us, it was just like, okay, we're ordering parts from Japan and shit. We're just waiting for that shit to come in.
Right.
And to the
You
people out there that don't know Japanese, JDM means
Japanese domestic market.
boom.
Yeah. So I mean, it's wild now. It's like, you know, I mean, I order stuff from that I couldn't find in Japan anymore. I ordered from Turkey.
Mm.
So I got some parts coming in from there, and there's
So now they're making Japanese parts in Turkey.
well, they always had them.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, I mean, because we weren't the only market. There's a European market. So like, if you're looking for old school EF stuff, like I am,
Yeah.
You
You,
know,
can
like,
go Euro. You can go JDM.
Exactly. I mean, and for the most part, it's almost the same stuff.
Yeah.
You know, with the exception of a few things. But like for my CRX, it's like I'm looking for a ZC hood, you know, and I can't find it here. I mean, I can find in Romania some dude that cut out the little hump, right? And he wants to sell it for $300 and $400 to ship it. I mean,
The ship costs more than the part.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, there's stuff like that, but there's some
Try
rare
to
stuff.
find a carbon fiber hood, ZC hood, bro.
I found one already.
Yeah.
$1,200.
Yeah. That's sick.
Drink to that.
$1,200
That's
and $300 shipped.
Okay.
It's expensive.
Prices.
It's expensive,
prices are
kids.
ridiculous,
Don't
bro.
do it. Stick to gaming.
Ooh,
Let the racing leave it to the big boys.
this guy.
No, we're gamers too.
Definitely
But that's
gamers,
another
bro.
topic. That's another episode.
That's definitely a full episode right there, bro.
Not for me.
Not for you. I can't.
I
say
don't game at all.
I can't say the same, bro. My wife would kill me right now if we went into it right now.
She's like,
I don't even-
So here we go.
I don't even know the last time I touched the PS5.
Wait. Oh, are we talking
Well,
about
at least
games?
you have a PS5, bro. Because there's a lot of people out there that don't even have it, man.
I won it.
What?
Raffle.
Oh, yeah, this guy and his raffles. But that's another topic.
That's
too.
another
That's
topic.
another topic. But you brought up damn. Well, fast. Well, no. obviously I got my car because of you guys.
Yeah.
But I remember when I
But
saw the
Fast-
movie, I
Fast
was
made
like,
you actually.
yeah, I was like, fuck.
Go for it.
I was like, F this. I'm going to go get my car.
It's time.
Yes, I'm going to get mine. And yeah, but you bring up Fast and the Furious. Are you guys all caught up with all of them? Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Have you seen them?
Yeah, bro.
My car was supposed to be in the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The right-hand drive? Was it the right-hand drive?
The right-hand drive, yeah, was supposed to be in the first Fast and Furious. And then, remember we were going up to Palmdale?
Yep.
And I got rear-ended in the rear.
Are we still talking about your car?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
And it was probably like a month before they were going to take the car, and bam, rammed in the rear. Got assed out.
Fuck.
So
You probably could have been like Toretto right now. Like that would have been you.
Not Toretto. I think
Paul
the
Walker?
scene. I think the scene was because there was another right hand. Well, there was a couple right hand drives, but there was. Do you remember the? You'll probably remember the white and blue CRX
Yeah.
right hand drive.
When they're lining up for race wars.
Right.
Why don't you ask me? Come on, why? Like
He's a you're a CRX guy too.
He's a CRX guy too. Yeah.
But he
Drink
did
to
True
that.
Lives.
Shout out to the
He
CRX.
did True Lives.
That's right.
But I believe the scene, from what they told me when we had met, whatever, it was gonna be a scene where at Race Wars, me and that guy were gonna go. Oh, my car, not me, but the car
Was gonna
go
head-to-head.
two right hand drives, the EF and a CRX. We're gonna go at it.
Yeah.
But my car got hit and didn't make it.
Well, the guy that's saying welcome to Race Wars, he was a coordinator, right, of all the cars or something like that.
Yeah.
I think you had told me.
Yeah.
Or because he was known, right, in the street racing scene.
Yeah.
And they use him to like collect all the.
We went. It was kind of like a. They set up a meet.
Yeah.
In Santa Monica, at the Civic Center, and then all these imports came in, and they were just picking cars, and they're like, "We need your car for 6 months," and then they're gonna give you a certain amount of money a month, you know, for keeping your car and
for gas.
I mean, just to rent out your car.
It was like $2 back
basically.
then, huh?
$2. $2 a day.
I don't remember what it was.
You got
I don't
60
remember what
bucks
it
a
was,
day.
but they were gonna keep it for 6 months, and I don't remember how much they were gonna give me a month.
That was a fucking badass car.
And yeah, but got hit, so didn't make it.
I think all your cars were badasses. All of our cars were badasses.
Yeah, I mean,
To be real.
Yeah.
Except a few of them, but we won't drop names. But speaking of movies, where's the last movie you saw? Yeah.
I think
That answers the question. Thank you,
Okay.
viewers.
Oh,
Hey,
I
if you
know.
can guess what the last movie, we'll give you a
Put it in the
$50
comments.
coupon for gas.
Definitely put in the comments and see what,
I think it was Encanto.
Oh, that's not that.
that's not too long ago.
Yeah.
I actually went to see Jurassic Park. That was
How's that?
yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I heard a lot of people were really
I saw it in 3D. That was actually pretty cool.
that and well, right now it's just them two, Maverick and Jurassic. Like they're battling for number one.
I heard Maverick was really
There's
good.
a
dude.
lot of people that hadn't even seen number one fell in love with it. I was like, you didn't see one? Oh, there's a one? The hell?
No, I heard some people say that it's better than the original, but I don't know.
Boy, it's old. Come on, you know what I mean? Came out in the 80s, the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise. Yeah.
What's the last one you
Take
said?
my breath away.
Lord.
I don't have the rights to that song, but shit, bro. Mine was the Incredibles too.
Damn.
And I didn't even get to see it because
My boy's movie seat had cobwebs on it. I went to go sit down.
damn, I don't remember if it was Adrian. No, I think it was Adrian because Daniel wasn't born yet. He was little and he was crying. And I kept grabbing him to go outside. So I'm like sort of looking, you know, like because I'm into like all the, you know, Pixar and Disney movies. And I remember he was running around, like grabbing him by the hands. And then, oh, I want to go with mommy. I was like, so I would grab him, put him back, and he would tell me that he was going to be quiet. I'm like, shh, shh. So I'm in it again. Like talking, like, so I just grabbed him, ended up just stayed outside, and he was just running around. And so we were like, you know what? I'm not doing this. Wait till he gets a little older, and then, we'll come back.
Yeah.
So after that, that's when fucking COVID hit, and we weren't allowed to do. So yeah, The Incredibles too.
Damn. Yeah. That's some crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, no. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna take that back. I recently seen Bad Guys. Sorry. So I recently seen Bad Guys. We went for Nico, little Nico, Santi's, Nathan.
The animated one?
Yeah.
Was that any good?
It was his birthday party, and they did it at the theater, which was awesome.
Huh?
It was yeah. So yeah, it was a cartoon, and it was entertaining. Like the music, like the characters, like the whole thing was cool. Like I really enjoyed it, and that also got some good reviews, So yeah, I'm gonna take it back. But before Bad Guys, it was Incredibles too.
No.
But yeah, and we were like movie freaks. Like anything came out, especially Marvel, like when the whole Iron Man, Thor, and
Thor's coming out, the new one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I need to go check that out. The problem is that, like, at least for me, it's like I got no one to go with.
I'll go with you.
Let's roll.
Go with your wife, bro.
Dude, she falls asleep, bro. It's like I'm paying the ticket for her to knock out.
Give her a Red Bull.
No.
She'll be like, "What's going on? Why?
No.
Who is it? Oh my God, that's the one. That's Natalie Portman from Swallow. Or no, what's the
Swallow? What kind of movie you watching, dog?
No, when she was a ballerina, what was a Black Swan?
Bro.
I mean, Black Swan. Isn't that the girl from Black Swan? Yes. Didn't he come out in Ghostbusters? Yes. Damn, dude, we can't watch a movie, man.
Yeah, I know people like that too.
Yeah, I know someone too.
No names.
No names.
So Bad Guys, huh?
Bad
Yeah,
Guys.
that was So before that, it was Incredibles 2, and then just recently Bad Guys. Yeah, so. And it was good. You guys, if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's cool.
What was the last concert you went to?
Fuck, I think I went to go see Korn with this guy.
Damn, that was.
At the Long Beach Arena.
I think that's even longer than the movies, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that was.
I think, yeah, because
That's over 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. And I've missed some, like I missed when Rage did the Coliseum. I missed that, and Rage is my fuck, dude. That's my band. Like that's like I'm not even playing around, bro. When it comes, and have I told the story and how I fell in love with that band?
No.
I think I did in one episode.
Did it?
So, back in the days we did our raves, our undergrounds, whatever. So we had done one event and got invited to an after party. And it was that, what was that place on Santa Monica? Was it Peanuts?
Yeah.
It was like right on the border of Hollywood and West Hollywood, right? So down to the right of it, it's
Peanuts or Arena?
No, Peanuts. It was a bar. And it was an after hours. And so we get invited, so we go, and it was like cabaret. And then you had everybody, right? You had like goth, then you had like athletes, like everybody was there, right? Then like the ravers and promoters, and then you had some musicians and straight, gay, lesbian, like everything, whatever was there. And so we're at the bar, saw the girls dancing and swinging around, like, oh. So I'm at the bar. And all I hear is dun 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 dun. And so I'm like this. I'm like, the fuck? And I've loved Metallica and Guns and Van Halen. And so I like not ran, but I started like power walking, towards the.
See what's going on.
Yeah, and so I'm like tucking on homegirl, because that they would pick their songs to dance, the cabarets. So I'm like, and she hits me, and out of nowhere, dude, I just felt somebody like by my neck, and I'm like, so they threw me outside, and I was like, bro, man, I was like, you're not supposed to be. I go, no, I wanted to ask her
What song it was?
who the fuck is this band, right? He's like, are you serious? Big old black guy, big dude. I think I ended up hooking up with him because I was like, hey man, when I become famous, I want you to be my guard. He's like, yeah, for sure. So he lets me back in. So he's walking me literally back to her, and he pulls on her, and I guess like she was upset because that's what I wanted, not trying to.
You're back.
Yeah, and she goes, really? Like I'm looking at her, and she was like really?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to talk. No, he's like, he wants to know. And she goes, Rage Against the Machine. I was like, thank you, and I walked away. I was like, fuck yeah. And after that,
that was it.
That was it, dude. Like,
that's wild.
And then by me loving it, my brother now is like, oh fuck, dude.
They're a cool band for sure, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So
I like them.
Yeah, cause who was with them? It was them. There was like 3 other like main bands, but there were smaller bands, but what's I can't remember. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, I missed that show, and then like Slip at the Forum. So bands that I love, I've just missed, So yeah, with him, Korn, which also Korn's another one of my favorite bands. System, because I don't know if it was System or Korn, but they were right there, like in that same span of. But yeah, dude, damn you.
Korn
Well,
was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Who was
What about
last?
you?
What, last show?
Yeah.
Last show I actually saw was not too long ago, actually, at the Forum with my bro. We saw Tears for Fears.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty cool show. That's one of the bands that's like, since from the 80s, bro, that's like, I definitely wanted to see.
Straight up 80s.
Yeah, and I actually got the opportunity to see it. It was a really good show.
And they had just gone back together, right? Because they were broken up.
They had a little hiatus, and then they got back together and they started recording again. So yeah.
Nah,
it was a good show.
if you're into the 80s movies or anything that was 80s movies related chances are one of their songs is a part of that movie.
Of course.
For sure.
And a lot of kids were probably born
because of that.
Because of that.
What about you, Seloe? You got a Dale Gas there shirt. I don't know if it's a tour shirt. What's that all about?
Dale gas.
Dale gas.
All right.
Yeah, I went recently. Anaheim. Snow the Product. I always talk about her.
Yeah.
Took my wife. Your sister went with us with Raul.
My brother-in-law.
Yeah, had a good time. She got some new fans with your sister, Raul, and my wife.
Cool.
So, yeah, it was really cool. She's a good performer, dude. Like, she puts on a show. She interacts with the crowd a lot.
Good show.
Very good show.
I think that's the key. Same thing with us, with our podcast. Like, we try to get you guys' attention. Yeah. We try to give you guys topics and, something to trip about. Or if you're around our age, like, reminisce on something. If you guys are obviously younger, be like, oh shit, and look it up and see what is it that we're talking about. But that's what I feel about her, that like she's making sure like fuck my music, and
she's very passionate about her music. Check her out, and I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
And where can we check her out?
She just finished a tour, so I'm not sure where I know she's performing. She's performing with, I believe, Dax or no, I'm lying. She's about to perform with Tech Nine.
Okay.
But I'm not sure when. But pretty soon. And then after that, I don't know. I think she's planning another tour soon. She just got off a tour, so she's probably gonna rest a little bit.
Shout out to Snow the product.
Yeah, go check her out, man.
Either
Gotta get her in the podcast, bro.
Yeah,
Gotta get her on here.
if you're watching,
hopefully
right.
one day
you can
we'll
sit.
have her on here.
We
sure,
won't.
hopefully.
We won't
Hopefully.
put you next to DJ Seloe. We'll put you next to DJ Ralphie.
We'll put a clear plexiglass.
We'll
right
do
there, bro.
the social
They'll block 'em in.
distancing, you know, and
Nah, she's just a good artist, bro.
no, she is. But
You know, if you want to hear like real talk, real spit,
yeah, if you need
bars, punchlines, that's it right there.
if you need more info on Snow the product, check his IG, his Facebook, all his social media platforms, and he will give you more information about Snow the product.
That's right.
Dale gas. I'm kind of dry, homie. Like, what's up, man?
You
Like,
need another one?
Hey, we all thirsty over here,
cantinero.
bro.
Dame
You need one too?
Well, we're kind of dry over here too, bro.
Oh, but no dice nada.
These lights, man, they melt you.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting interrogated.
Look at my man over here just fucking doing the limbo and shit just to get a beer. He's over here hiding behind the mic and shit. I'll take that, papa.
I wonder.
Toma.
Salud to my carnales. Salud to the viewers. And we're going to take like a minute just to go down and savor the
flavor.
Don't forget to put in the comments what you think's in here.
Is it yak? Is it water?
Is it scissor?
Is it yak and water?
Is it horchata?
Is it scissor?
Is it Dr. Pepper?
Or is it Shasta?
you know, cool little, you know, obviously another thing that I love, and yes, I'm bringing it up, is King Taco.
Oh, King Taco, dude. Let's go after the episode.
Hey, yes, if you want to, you know,
I'm totally
meet
down.
us there. And so, you know, obvio,
If you meet us there, Miami will take a shot of hot sauce for you.
There you go.
right there.
Right
The
there.
red sauce.
We'll meet right there, and I would gladly take a shot in your honor. But you know, after a club, after a rave, backyard, whatever, fuck, we ended up at KT.
Always, bro.
And so, obviously, when you are waiting for your food, you're drinking. You know, you're taking, you know, your chata shot.
Right.
So by the time my food gets, I'm already like halfway.
Right.
So you know, this is before COVID. You know, I'm reaching for. My fucking mouth is watering right now.
You can't even talk right now.
I told you. As soon as I heard the word KT, it's over. It's over.
And so I'm reaching. You know, the majority of the time it was, you know, Seloe, you know, yourself, Brownie, Ulysses, you know, Eric, the homies, dude, Horny, Marco, everybody, right? But the majority of the time it was this guy. So I would reach first, you know, would reach for his cup. It's like, fuck, dude, why you drinking my shit? So one time I reached for this shit, man. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? He goes, Dr. Pepper. He goes, why, you don't like it? I was like, no, man. He goes, that's why I fucking got it. So I wouldn't drink his shit.
Oh, that shit.
I'm like,
drink my shit, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Dr.
would
Pepper's
grab-
not bad, bro. It's not bad. It's
nah,
actually,
it's but
actually pretty good with vodka.
But when you're expecting horchata,
yeah, and I get that fucking, you know,
Get him.
like-
Got him.
yeah.
and so that was my, ¿cómo se dice? My lesson of not fucking reaching for other people's
Reaching for
drinks.
other shit. Damn.
Yeah.
Dr.
And-
Pepper got you.
Dr. Pepper got me.
Dr. Pepper taught him a lesson.
Just what the doctor ordered.
For real.
For real, I remember those fucking commercials, bro.
Remind me not to reach for my shit.
Speaking of KT, though, are we going? Because that shit is bomb. I'll bring some shit home. I love KT.
When
I love
okay,
KT.
or here's the next question. When's the last time you had it?
Saturday.
For real?
For real. Had me an all meat burrito, bro. with red sauce. Killed that shit. Bomb.
Fuck. You?
I can't even remember.
You know what I tried the other day too, which is something I never ever.
Carnitas, what he has every time we go.
No, I had a
This was my order.
quesadilla with al pastor.
There?
Yeah,
That was good.
it was good.
Really?
I was surprised. It was good.
My order's carnitas, all meat, and 2 asada tacos.
You remember?
And
back-
Dr. Pepper.
to wash it down, Dr. Pepper. You remember back in the day, you couldn't order cheese on you can put cheese on your burritos. They give you the fucking stink eye,
Yeah.
even though the cheese is right in front of them. They're like, no,
Because they just use it for their
it's
sopes.
sacrilegious.
Yeah, they just put it
For
on
the
the
sope.
sopes.
But for $1 more, you can get cheese now.
You like the? Do you like the cheese on your burritos?
Yeah.
So I know that-
I'll meet with cheese like Tito's, bro.
I know they use that cheese for sopes. That's
Yeah.
like their thing.
It's Monterey Jack, yeah. For the
Yeah.
quesadillas, same cheese, throw it on
Yeah.
there.
You know that like every time we would go with the family, my mom would be like, "¿Quién es el manager?" And they'd be like, "Fuck, they're about to complain, right?" This was before Karen. She was like the original Karen.
She was Karina.
Karina. And so he would walk out. He goes, "No soy el manager, pero soy el, whatever, el encargado."
El super.
¿En qué le puedo ayudar? ¿Un problema? La comida. No, todo está bien. Quiero saber por qué no han puesto uno. This is when we lived in Culver City. Uno en Culver City. Ahí vivimos y venimos hasta acá. And he was like, no, es que el mentado Tito's no nos deja.
Tito's cock blocking.
Yeah. Because I guess they do like a committee thing. And so like the representative for King Taco would sit there and, da-da-da-da-da-da. And there's like 10, it's almost like getting voted in, and if there's one no, then it doesn't
Then it's a
happen.
no.
Yeah, and they're the ones that do the one no. Like, really?
Damn.
Like, but shout out to Tito's.
Tito's is good too. It's different, but it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. But
All meat and cheese.
can't go wrong with all meat and cheese, bro. All day.
At
All day.
what were we
Tito's.
talking? Oh, Tito's. I
Either
was
one,
like, what were we
either one,
talking-
bro. Either one. For KT, my preference would actually just be all meat.
Oh yeah.
Just 'cause I'm just used
Yeah.
to
What kind of drink? You a chata guy too? Or?
Horchata guy.
I'm gonna
Horchata
chat
guy.
it too when Miami's not around.
get
And,
busted.
and then the homie Brown, he would do anywhere we would go eat, he was like, no ice. Like,
get his money's worth.
yeah, like he goes, I want that full fucking drink. I was like, dude, you don't want. He was like, no ice. Like everywhere we went, no ice, please, no ice. Like, dude, this shit's not even cold. He goes,
No yellow.
He's like, I
yellow,
don't give a
please.
fuck. I want
Por
my whole.
favor.
He's like, I want my whole drink, like from fucking. No yellow, no poquito. He was like, poquito,
Poquito yellow. por
poquito
favor.
yellow.
Oh, man.
So fucking damn.
Hey, what about that?
Oh well, me it's I think about a month ago. It was the last time I went.
Yeah.
I went with my card. I'm like, here.
We about to hit the reset button today.
We might be there. The countdown is on for King Taco. 9,
That's right.
8, 7.
Hey, have you guys been following that Johnny Depp trial?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
That shit,
So
He won.
that shit went berserk.
That was wild though.
I mean, I didn't see it. Like, I wasn't watching it or nothing, but just people around me, like my wife, my daughter, like at work, like
Every social
everybody
media
was on that
platform
shit.
was-
So I just know just from ear hustling, like, what the fuck's happening, dude? I'm like, what the? Everybody's on that.
So,
case, bro.
this happened. Well, when she dropped when she made the charges about him beating her in 2016, and it just led, and so I forget what year, she went to court.
Right.
And he pretty much said, you know what, let's just settle this. Whatever is it that, you want to do, let's do it. But I think somebody must have put that shit in their head, like, because it was during the Me Too movement. And they were like, it's perfect. Johnny Depp, you know, you're also an actress. You're also, you know, famous. Me too. You're going to win. Like, you know, you keep going with, you know, the markings, you know, and the video, the recordings. Because she would record them and he would be like sitting down. And she would say that he was like being mean to, like, it would, like his compare, because I was hooked, but because like exactly what you just finished saying, people are saying this, and then all platforms, even TikTok was doing little snippets of their shit, and I'm like, this is fucking crazy. And then when obviously I YouTubed it just to, you know, like when she was on the, what do you call it, on the stand, and and shout out to Camille. If I ever need your help, I'm gonna look you up. I'm gonna make sure you become my attorney.
She's probably worth $1 billion right now.
Cause she fucking handled that
$1 billion
shit, bro.
an hour, dog.
She's fucking.
She got promoted, dog.
She's the Rob Shapiro of this era.
Yeah, she got promoted. Like
she made Amber's team look like they had just fucking got promoted to lawyers, not graduated.
School. And this is why you hire a Latina attorney.
Boom. But yeah, and even some people that were watching like the case and the evidence were pretty much saying he's sort of fucked, dude. Like
He's definitely fucked.
You know, just like her, you know, the pictures of her getting, you know, the bruises and her lip, que sabe que, and but Camille fucking dropped that shit like, nah.
she fucking straight flipped it.
That's right.
She made it to the point where she, their witnesses were like just straight flipping out. Yeah, like what the fuck, dude? Shout out to Jason Momoa. Did I say his name right?
Mamon?
You said Mamon.
And if you want a good laugh, fucking YouTube that clip of him being questioned. Yeah, or
The deposition.
KT, baby. That's
That's
KT
it.
talking.
That's KT right there. That's KT's talking.
Oh, those are like the best 5 minutes ever. Like the guy. And so Amber's team is looking at him like, really, dude? Because they were, you know, they did the movie Aquaman. So they thought he was going to be on their side. Like, yeah, Amber's the sweetest. She's da-da-da. But his main concern was saying hi to Camille. But we're not, like, being funny because it was just not what it was. She didn't get abused. She didn't get beat up. She didn't get, you know, punched. Like, you know, obviously if the evidence was there, like, damn, dude, homeboy was whooping her ass, and be like, hey, that's fucked up. You know, you don't do that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, shout out to the women out there, to the survivors, to the fighters. You know, we're down with me too, because it's us too. But to, you know, the women that be beating up on the men. Show my markings, you know, but
you gotta wear a long sleeve, bro. You gotta wear a long sleeve and turtleneck.
Damn, like that, huh?
You know, it shows that there is justice, and just because the woman says he hit me, it doesn't mean that it's
true.
Yeah, so Captain Jack Sparrow, we're with you. Arr, drink to that.
Drink to that. It's not rum, but we'll drink that.
Oh, you guys should try these. You guys
Who knows?
Try these Victorias whenever you guys get a chance.
They're really good. Yeah, for sure.
So since we're talking about trials,
it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. It was a one-armed man.
yeah. So Nipsey Hussle's trial started.
Yeah.
You know, well, not Nipsey's, but Eric Holder, the man that killed Nipsey.
Right.
Why did it take so long?
I don't know, dude. All that.
When did he pass away? Or when did he? Could you say pass away or got murdered?
Guy got murdered.
Well, he got murdered, bro.
Okay.
It's getting close to almost 5 years now, right?
I don't know.
Something
Let me
like
look
that.
it up real quick.
Yeah. Quick Google.
Google it.
We should know this.
TikTok.
March 31st, 2019.
So
Oh, no. So
3
it's
years.
what, 3 years?
3 years.
Okay.
Going on 3.
Yeah.
No,
3 years.
3 past.
Yeah.
3 years.
March. 3 years, 3 months.
And it's
Yeah.
taking this time because they're investigating. They're
I think
asking.
COVID too.
COVID definitely delayed it, and
Yeah.
then I'm sure they're putting together their
Putting the case together and all
right.
that.
yeah,
But
so
from what I got from the case is Eric is trying to claim manslaughter. So, if he gets manslaughter, the max that he'll get is 11 years. So that's what he's trying to claim. He's claiming that, he's not denying that he didn't kill Nip.
right.
But he's saying that it's manslaughter, that, it was at that moment where he decided to kill him, that it wasn't premeditated. But I don't think that's true.
You think he has a case on that? he can plead that?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, if you look at the video, him and Nip had words. The girl that Eric was with even took pictures with Nip.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like talking crap to each other. I believe Nip just hit him up like, hey, word on the street, this, and that.
Yeah.
Go take care of that. Don't come around until you take care of that shit. He's like, all right, whatever. Girl he was with even took pictures with Nip.
But okay, when you say take care of that, that's something between them or people know.
I don't know exactly. I don't want to put words in people's mouth, but word on the street, right, is that he was a snitch.
That dude.
Yeah, that Eric was a snitch. So, Nip told him, was like, hey, word on the street, you're a rat. So go handle that shit. Like, clear that shit up. Don't come around until you clear that shit up because I don't want problems here, right? So he was like, all right, whatever. I don't know what kind of words they had. Walked away. Homegirl took pictures with Nip. They were cool. Eric went to go eat with homegirl. Then came back. Right. Went to Nip. Shot him. Left. Came back. Shot him again. Left. Came back. Shot him again to make sure. And then as he walking away, he kicks him in the head. Right. But before all this, I don't think it. I think it's premeditated only because before all this happened, when all that went down, he was shirtless, right? He didn't have no shirt on. He was just showing his tats, his body, whatever. He goes to the car and he puts on a red shirt. And then he goes and does what he did to Nip. So in my eyes, I see like, why would a well-known Crip put a red shirt on?
Right.
First off,
Why would you have a red shirt?
why would you have a red shirt? To me, it's like he put on a red shirt, went over there, did his thing, try to make it look like it
Somebody
was a
else
hood
did it.
thing. Yeah, some blood came up to him and shot him and see if he could get away with it or some shit like that. I don't know, but I don't know. I think he probably didn't plan it at the get-go, but after he had words with Nip, that's when he planned it. So it's not, to me, it's not manslaughter. It's pre-voluntary to me. But that's where they're at right now.
So what's the difference between manslaughter and premeditated?
Premeditated is you plan it. Like
So
if
he's
I
trying to
plan-
say that he didn't plan that. He
Right.
just grabbed the gun and
No. Yeah, he said that he didn't plan it. Like, he didn't wake up that day and today I'm going to kill Nip. You know? He was just like, I was there. We had words. He got me pissed off and I killed him. It wasn't premeditated, right? He didn't plan it out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that and this. And then I'm going to shoot the gun, you know? Maybe it wasn't premeditated at the beginning.
Right.
But once after he had words with Nip, I think it was premeditated.
during that whole travel, going to get
Back-
something to
yeah,
eat and
You know, he went to go eat with homegirl, and then from there he was probably like planning it. Like, I got to get this fool. You know, he had a gun. Supposedly, in her testimony, he was loading the gun in the car,
Right.
and she was like, "There's no way you're gonna do a fucking drive-by in my car. Like, put that shit away." So he had her park in the alley, and then he got out of the car, and supposedly she didn't know what had happened. He came back, jumped in the car, and told her to drive away. So I don't know. I think she knew a little bit.
I'm sure
She's
she
just
heard
trying
the. I'm sure she heard the shots.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it was. I don't know if you guys know the marathon where the marathon's at.
Right.
It's the alley. It's the little shopping center in the alley right there. Like, how are you,
Yeah.
dude? I heard the shots from my house. I was in the bathroom taking a shit, and I heard the shots when it happened. I lived 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
I heard the shots, and I was like, "What the hell?" I heard the shots, and then my daughter has like a scanner on her phone, so I'm like, "What happened?" Like,
Not that
look
she's
it up.
checking, see what's going on.
You know, I live right there, so she's my daughter and my wife are always, they're always cautious and always like, 'cause shit happens, like,
Yeah.
my mother-in-law almost got shot there, just being at the wrong place at the wrong time, but. So my wife and my daughter are always checking the neighborhood and always checking to see what's happening.
Right.
And so she has this scanner, and I'm like, "Hey, what happened? What happened?" And she's like, Nips just got shot." That's all that had come through at the moment.
Right.
And we're like, "Damn." So we just went over there. I'm 2 blocks away. We started walking over there, and everything's blocked off, dude. Everything's blocked off, and it was just crazy, dude. And he was always there in the hood, bro. Like, he was, I met him once. I mean, not met him, just said what's up to him. And, I pulled up to the light right there on West and Slauson. He was at the car wash. And he was just standing right there at the corner, like, about to use his phone. And I had my window down, and I'm like, "Nip." And then he turned around, I was like, "What's up?" He's like, "What's up, SA?" And, like, just kept it rolling, whatever. Yeah. I know my son had some conversation with him right there, same spot. Pulled up on him, and he's like, "What's up? I'm a fan, whatever." He came up to the car, started talking to him for a little bit. So he was always around. I mean, he was reachable. He was at the marathon all the time. He was there.
Yeah.
You'd see him.
And he did a lot for the community too,
for sure.
The city.
Yeah.
A lot more than what was known.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Yeah, because he didn't. What do you call it? He
advertise it.
Yeah. He didn't. Just did it out of his. He did it for his hood. He did it for his neighborhood. He grew up there, and he wanted everybody to. If you listen to his music and what he was preaching or putting out there was, to get that area better and to learn and to rise from the hood,
Right.
But yeah, man, that trial's going, so hopefully Nip gets some
justice
and I mean, Eric, I don't know, even if that's a dead man walking, bro.
He was just loved,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, and he had hardcore fans too, like
for sure.
Yeah. So,
not wishing, but hey,
yeah. But
you play with those cards.
Yeah. So rest in peace to Nip. Let's get justice for Nip.
And then we're gonna leave it on that note. We'd like to thank you guys. We're happy that we're somewhat back.
Yeah.
From a cool little break.
A little hiatus, if you will.
Yes. But as you can see, this is a new spot. This is our new home. We bought the couches from Ralphie's backyard, and the curtains are from Seloe's
dining room.
But yes, indeed, this is BAM LA. By all means, thank you. God bless. I am Eddie G.
Ralph G.
DJ Seloe.
And we are out.
Don't forget to hit that sub button.
Like, subscribe, and let us know what you think is in that cup. That random ass cup that he keeps bringing in and out. That's not sweaty anymore because he killed it.
It is done. And it's Well, I'm not gonna say
get to
it's
the
not
last
Dr.
drop.
Pepper because
It's not Dr. Pepper.
I didn't reach for it, but
Not Dr. Pepper.
We'll give you a hint. It's not Dr. Pepper.
Not Dr. Pepper.
All right.
To the
By
next
all
one.
means.